Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Hearthstone here on the channel. Jumping into a couple more games with this priest deck that we made. Went pretty well last time, couple of wins. Really good run on the first one with the buffs from the healing, as well as the second one just getting some good combos against a couple of rogues that went face more than going after the minions, and that really helped us out. Get a power word shield, a light spawn, and a harvest golem. We do get the coin though, so I'll keep everything but the death. Try to get a better card early on. Shadowward Pain, it's a little better. Kill off some earlier minions instead of having to wait for the heavier minions with a card in your hand that's not really good until turn 6 plus. Because you don't want to waste it on anything too early. Coin out Shadow Boxer. I think I'm going to just stay here. Put out Shadow Boxer next turn, then coin out Light Warden turn 3. Use Divine or Power Word Shield on him the next time. Totem Golem is not too great. Needless to say, not something we wanted to see, but just killed off the Shadow Word Pain. Sets us back a turn, but Shadow Boxer's not that important to put out. Rather get him off the board, and we force him into a totem because of the overload. And we can put out a 4/4. We can actually put out another one next turn, or else just buff this one up and then put out a Shadow Boxer or a Harvest Golem. Didn't get a Cleric early, which would have been the best, but still looking pretty good so far. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get the Light Warden off, or the Light Spawn off the board. Ends up silencing and dealing 1 damage. It's a 0/4 now, which isn't great. But he got some of his board control off anyway. And we can put another one down. Hope he doesn't have another silence. There is a Light Warden, which is also pretty good. Do we Light Warden and Shadow Boxer and all that this turn? We might.
In the light's name.
So I'll draw a card. It's another Light Warden. Could Shadow Boxer here. Go ahead and put out another Light Warden. Shadow Boxer heal next turn for double buff unless he just kills it off with a Zombie Chow, which he probably will. Could also Holy Nova. Alright, Bloodlust is going to probably either do a lot of damage or kill off what we have, and he will kill him off. Not great for us, but he uses a Bloodlust to pretty small effect. Clearing a couple Light Wardens off. There's our Cleric that we've been looking for. We could do that, or just Holy Nova. Wouldn't clear the board off of the bigger threats, however. Just put out a Harvest Golem and a Shadow Boxer. Then probably do Cleric, maybe Holy Nova next turn. Hit the Zombie Chow, draw a couple cards. Yes, probably do the Cleric next turn. Clear off what he has, just completely clear his board, draw a couple cards. He's going to Rock Biter up, do quite a bit of damage, kills off the Shadow Boxer, not too big of a deal. Does make it probably one less card draw next turn, but can still do quite a bit of damage.
Is someone injured?
Kill them off, get a Thought Steal. Now which one do we want to kill? I'll kill that off. Leave Zombie Chow alive. Still can't kill off the Cleric. Next turn we could do another Cleric into a heal or else a Light Spawn. Might just try to draw some cards since we're getting low. Fire Elemental to kill off our Cleric that we have on the board. And then hit us with the Zombie Chow. Alright. Hit him. Play that. Put that on the board. Go ahead and heal up, draw another card. Velen's Chosen, very nice. Now he's got to pick who he kills on the board, and hopefully it's the adventurer. The other guy will get buffed. We can kill off his fire elemental. We got some minions on the board, or else we can just put a light spawn down. Another Earth Shock. And then kills off the cleric. Another Tusker Totemic down, which Vitality Totem is pretty good for him. It's a pretty nice heal for free. Mind Vision, gonna go ahead and do that. Gets us a Hex. Do we Hex the Elemental here? I think we do.
Quest accepted.
Kill that off. Go ahead and kill him and get the other mech down. And he doesn't have enough to kill that off, so I'm going to put that out. 5/5, he's gonna keep his totem up, but it doesn't mean anything because it'll still just heal him when he has max health. We got a Thought Steal and Velen's Chosen next turn. Plus whatever Thought Steal gives us. Be nice to draw on Sneed's old Shredder. And he's gonna be able to take that out without much of a problem. If he goes for it, and he does. And there is Sneed, so we're going to put that out. He's used both of his Earth Shocks already, so I'm not going to have to deal with that. Kill that one off. I'm not going to kill the Creeper, do 2 damage even though he's going to heal. So we have a really nice minion that can take care of what he has on the board now. Summons a random legendary when it dies, so it's in a pretty good position. Unless he does that, now he's got a ton of damage on the board in the form of his totems. And he's got a Hex. Should have probably known because we stole that card from him. So we're in a pretty bad position right now unless we can get something to clear off the board. From him, like a Lightning Storm perhaps. Otherwise we're not looking too good here. Another Velen's Chosen's not going to do us much. Thought Steal. To another Hex. Prolong the game a little bit, and we can give one of our minions enough damage to take out something. We also put out a Spectral Creeper, heal for 2. Let him do a ton of damage to us. Goes, bring us down pretty close to death, but still have a chance that we could draw something pretty good here. Definitely want to kill that off if we can. Unfortunately we cannot. Inner Fire would help that. 4/4 and then that. Double Inner Fire, and then double that, and then do Inner Fire. 13/13. Kills off the Hex. Heal ourselves for another 2. We've probably still got lethal next turn. And it looks like he probably does if he does the Inspire, since we couldn't kill it past the Hex. Thunder of Argus puts up another couple of taunts. And he's going to throw a bunch of stuff into the light spawn, even though he probably could have killed us. He still probably can, and he does. And there we go. So, first loss in this priest deck was at the hands of, seems like an Inspire Shaman. So, it's a pretty good game though. Jump back in. Hope for a little better of a result this time. We weren't able to get as much much of a tempo, and when we did, he was able to use the earth shocks and whatever he had to just beat us back from being able to play the cards we wanted and keep the board presence we needed. I'm gonna probably get rid of both of these two in hopes of some minions early on. Mind Vision and a couple Harvest Golems could be worse. Start us off with a Mind Vision into Defender of Argus. Not too big on Defender of Argus, but it can be pretty good. He's going to take one of our cards. So just start out by exchanging Mind Visions, don't have anything to follow up. Till turn 3 where we have our Harvest Golems and the Light Spawns on turn 4. And neither of us have anything until turn 3, which is pretty interesting, especially since he has the coin. Go ahead and put out a Harvest Golem. 2/3 Death Rattle to summon a 2/1. Then we have a Light Spawn on the next turn, or else probably want Defender of Argus or do Shadow Madness. Could take over his guy. Silence is ours. Not too upset about that. There are a lot worse things we could have had silenced. We go for card draw or do we go for board control here? I think we go for board control. I think I'm going to do both of these instead. Bring him down a little bit to where if he tries to attack the Light Warden, he dies. I put up a taunt wall in front of the cleric. Shield Master is not the best for us right here. Goes for face though, which is best for us. Can take control of the Shield Master if we want to. Or else, do we want to Shadow Madness on the Shield Master? Don't think so until the end of the turn, so we don't get to keep him for the taunt. Card draw, or do we Light Warden here? It's a tough decision, or do we Defender of Argus, put up a taunt? I think Defender of Argus gives us the ability to kill this guy off and only lose one card. Kill him off, make it a 2/1 that can trade into that, and clears off his board pretty much. Heal for some card draw, and then put out a Light Warden next turn. Shower Paint on the Defender of Argus, which is fine with me. I'd rather have the Light Warden alive unless he can do 1 damage to it. It's on a Light Well. Doesn't do much on this turn for him. Light Warden. Light Warden heal, then don't really have anything to follow it up. I'm gonna Light Warden, heal her, draw a card into Questing Adventurer, then play the Adventure. Deal some damage to the Light Well, which will probably heal itself, and it does. But it does draw us a card, which I didn't know it buffed up our guys as well. So that could be very helpful to us. We get Shadow or Death for if he brings out a big dude. To attack this turn doesn't really do anything unless it's Defender of Argus. Alright. Still a pretty good turn for us. On his side of things, at least. Don't have Shadow or Pain, we have double Thought Steal if we want to take one of his cards. Could take control of the Defender of Argus and use it to potentially trade in. Don't really want to do that. Fire, we could Thought Steal, try to take something from him that would do us good. Prophet Velen. It's very nice. Give this guy +2 health, draw a card, Shadow Word Pain. Very good here. Kill him off. break through, do some damage. And don't want to do Inner Fire this turn. So we get a Prophet Velen, which is very good for us. Gonna kill or silence the Questing Adventurer. Velen's chosen. And kill that off. He heals it up, but that'll draw us a card. Another Inner Fire. And do we Prophet Velen here on this board, or do we go for a lot of damage? Shadow Madness. We can't do Shadow Madness or Shadow or Death. He could Shadow or Death Velen, but he only has 2 cards, so I'm going to risk it here. And then go ahead and just clear off the board. Gets rid of the card draw, but we have a bunch of cards and we have Velen on the board. I hope he doesn't have a death in his hand. We could Light Spawn next turn. Then Thought Steal again, perhaps. Sunfury Protector on an empty board, so he doesn't really have anything too big. Probably Thought Steal from him again. And we get Shadow Form. If Hero Power becomes deal 2 damage. If already in Shadow Form, deal 3 damage. That is pretty good, so that'll be doubled. So we can use that to kill off anything that we want to. Velen's Chosen will kill off our ability to use the Hero Power. Hero Power to kill off his minion, hit him for 7. Just probably nuke him down in Shadow Form if he doesn't have anything to answer. Cleric. Flash heal, so some Thought Steals coming in really clutch for us so far. And Shadow Word Pain to kill off the Cleric. Get rid of his card draw. Put one of those down. Buff it up. Draw a card. Holy Nova. Buff it up again. Draw, or not draw a card, but make it 11/11. So we got a 7 and 11 damage. And Shadow Form for 4 damage. He's got a Prophet Velen. Heals himself up. Still within lethal range, however. And we're able to get a win on the second match here. Go 1-1, get up to 2 stars in the rank, 10 more gold earned, and there we go. So far 3-1 on our priest deck here in the relatively low rankings. But thank you all for watching, and as always, hope to see you all again next time.